you need to bed the brakes in front and rear, and the tyres are brand new.
Okay, so I got to take it easy. Okay, let's go. It's always a bit exciting when you get to test ride a brand new bike that's just come out. How are you, Gunner? Guess
Pretty
what?
good.
Guess what I'm doing today?
What?
I'm test riding a new motorbike.
What sort?
No, guess where the message came from?
Where?
Milwaukee.
Whoa!
Yeah, they rang me up. They wanted me to test ride it.
Yeah?
They wanted me to tell the world my honest opinion. Can you believe Milwaukee rang up Australia and the Australian corporate rang Colin and said they want Danny on the new bike?
That's great.
I know. That's Paul. Where is Cole? Let's find Colin.
Anyway, I've got the $1 million bogan to just poke this fucking camera in my face, even here in my private sanctuary where you'd think there'd be some respect for privacy.
So Colin, tell all your viewers, all your fans, what bike am I here? Milwaukee, no bullshit. Milwaukee rang Australian corporate rang you. They said they want Danny Hayes on to test ride the new bike, correct?
I don't think that's correct. Did Father Christmas come to you this year?
Nah. What bike am I here to test ride?
That fucking thing, I don't know what it's called. It's a new sports fucking road glide thing. I don't know. Have you seen my new panhead? That's more exciting.
Colin, is someone giving me a... Guys, I'm here to test ride this brand new bike, 22 model. This is it here, you ready? Here we go.
Stippy was putting a tune in it last time I heard.
So it's the brand new road glide, but this is the ST model, correct, guys?
Yep.
And what does the ST stand for?
Sexually transmitted.
This guy just said that the ST stands for sexually transmitted.
Sexual transmissions, because you're going to get lots of offers. You're going to ride this, eh? You want the bags on it or not?
Yeah,
Please.
I think put the bags on it. Yeah.
It won't get...
Because when I go around the corner, I want something to scrape, you know what I'm saying?
You won't scratch it.
But what does the ST say? Is it standard tourer? Street tourer? Sports tourer? So what's sporty about it? So it's got the 117 in it, we know that, right?
That'd be pretty sporty for a
It's got
start.
117. Do you know what I like about this? It's the colour scheme. This here, with this gold stuff.
Oh, Steffi, you've turned off my keyless ignition.
So this is a brand new sports tourer, which has basically got the same motor that's in the CVOs, yeah?
Yep.
Can I ask you a question? It's a little bit controversial, but we like to keep it real. Do you think you could tell those guys to turn those fucking Harleys off?
They're trying to make some money.
Question, here's it, because we like to keep it real. What do you think that the CVOs that have come out have got exactly the same motor as the cheaper bikes?
That's your fault, because you used to run around sooking saying, you think you'd come with it, wouldn't you? You think you'd come with it? You think you'd come with it? And Willie was listening. And Willie said to Jorgen Deutsch, he said to him, if Danny Hayes thinks it should come with a 117, then it bloody well will have a 117.
But
so
then don't you think the CVO should have a 131 in it?
You think it'd come with it, wouldn't you?
You would.
Think it'd come with it?
You would.
Think it'd come
Well,
with it?
being serious, you would actually, wouldn't you?
No.
Why not?
We've had this conversation. Steffi, can you take your fucking little mate off me for a minute before I fucking punch him?
Yeah,
You did a good job on my bike, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm changing the cam that you recommended.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Remember that part where you said it won't affect all the components will stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it did. Everything stood up apart from the brakes, the transmission and the clutch. Apart from that, it's riding beautifully, mate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's on the side of the road on fire. Do you want to go put it out?
I can go piss on it.
Yeah. The transmission melted into the fucking motor. How do you feel about that?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah. So guys, just to give you an update on the bike, I've ordered the 540 SNS cam, which from all my research is a tall cam.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, we already had this discussion, didn't we? And I
Yeah.
wanted to go the bigger cam.
Yeah.
So no one's at fault here. Trial and error.
That's it.
Rider style.
Got to find what works.
All right, let's ride this sports tourer, 22 model sports tourer, the 117 motor. Give us a quick rundown on this. Come closer. The specs of the bike. Stand here. Can you kneel down in front of it so we can get in shot? Yeah, because you're tall as. You're kneeling down, right? He's kneeling down, and we're nearly the same height.
It's a Road Glide ST.
Yep.
So it's a new
ST
model.
stands for
Sports Touring.
Okay, can I ask you a question about the Road Glide?
Yeah, go.
I've heard now that there's more variants to the Road Glide than COVID. Is that true?
Nah, because I just found a new COVID variant, I think.
I've got to give credit to Matt Laidlaw for that. I heard Matt say that and I found it quite funny from Laidlaw, Harley Davidson. But, okay, what's the difference?
You got a 117 engine in it now.
So 117, so the same as the CVOs.
Same as the CVO engine.
I'm just going to bring up the obvious. With the CVOs that came out this year, same motor.
Same motor.
Yeah.
Same motor, different trims.
Yeah.
Everything inside there is the same.
Thought they would have gone for the 131 for the CVOs, just saying. Just pointing out the obvious.
You've got different wheels, front and rear, so they're flash, they're all new, different colourway.
But they're small. What size are they?
It's a 1917, I'm pretty sure.
So, but on the CVO Road Glides, they're a 21, yeah?
Yeah.
So having smaller wheels, what does that potentially mean? So 19 front, 18 rear. Okay, so this should handle better.
It should tip in, should feel lighter in the front end because it's going to have less rolling mass.
Okay, all right.
On top of that, brakes and everything will feel like they'll work better because you've got physically less mass you're trying to stop in the wheel.
Yeah.
But yeah, got a different front fender on them as well. It's that sort of chopped look, smaller style.
So, okay, so it's, so it's chopped here.
Yeah, a bit smaller.
Yeah.
Got the CVO heavy breather on it, factory.
Do you know what? I love these.
The bronze.
The bronze and the black.
Yeah.
I tell you what, in my opinion, looks mint. Are these the shorter bags? They are.
So you've got short bags on them.
So why do they have, and these is all the rage now, why do they have the short bags?
For lean angle, you get more clearance, you're not dragging your bags.
So what's happening with baggers in Australia?
Well, they're starting to get Americanised.
Absolutely. So everybody's wanting baggers, and they're doing them up like me. That light there looks futuristic. They've been using that light for what, 30 years?
They found a container full of them when they moved to Harley country.
Colin said that they found an old container full of these from the 1980s. So Harley Davidson are still putting them on their bikes. They've only been around for about 30 years. You think that
update it to it.
you can
like
update
an
it.
LED, yeah.
Oh, you can upgrade it to an LED.
Yeah.
LEDs, man, that is the future now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Who would have ever thought putting an LED on a 2022 motorbike?
You got to spend some money somewhere.
Got to spend some money. Fuck, where do we start?
Well, these are cheap to replace when your wheel stand are too far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smashed a bit.
So when you wheel stand it, you can.
Yeah, well, that usually hits the ground and they're cheap to replace. So Harley, just think of everything really.
This is really, someone's going to buy
The
this.
main thing about this bike is it's not registered, so you'll have to wear that trade plate.
Oh my God, I've got to wear this. Quick question, guys. Okay, so what's missing? So this is different than the CVO, obviously. You're missing the speakers here.
Yep.
So you've only got speakers at the front. What's the boombox? What is it?
They're all Rockford Fosgate now, aren't they? Sorry? Factory. It's all Rockford Fosgate, this new stuff.
No, that's not Fosgate. No.
So
Still Harley.
So it's a pretty basic sound system, but
Yeah.
can I just tell you that the thing about this bike, Warren, would you agree? Can I film this? Is that okay? Would you agree? Is this not the perfect bike for someone to buy and upgrade, like spec it up, build it right up?
Or just to buy and enjoy.
What?
Just to buy and enjoy. You don't have to spend more money on them.
It's also got the better suspension, so it's an inch
Better
higher.
suspension?
It's an inch higher in the shockers on the back.
It's just compared to the low models. It's standard suspension.
Yeah, but it's an inch higher, so it gives you more ground clearance.
Yeah, but if you bought an FLTRX, not an S, it would be the same.
I love it when these guys fight between each other.
Well, it's brand new. We just took it out of the box this morning. We don't know anything about it yet.
So the main difference with this bike is it's got higher clearance. Higher clearance. You've got the shorter bags, which are here. You've got some different guards.
Rear, yeah. Big engine.
You got the big engine, you got the 117, and apart from that, it's fairly basic. What's the price of this thing? So the recommended retail price of this.
44,995. 44,995.
Okay. So 45 grand for this, and a CVO is about 59.
56.
56.
Yeah, pretty sure 56.
Yep.
Can I just be really honest? Don't you think you get a lot more bang for your buck with a CVO?
Yeah, do.
Wow.
You do.
In regards
That's
to-
a whole idea of a CVO though. That is meant to be getting the bang for the buck. That's why CVOs exist.
Yeah.
They're the custom vehicle operation. You get the cool paint scheme, you get the fully upgraded sound system.
You got to remember too, like back in the day when you used to go from a 107 to a 114, That's $3,000 extra.
Yep.
So you're going from a 114 to a 117.
Yep.
There's your $3,000 extra as well.
Yep.
Compared to your standard, like
Yep.
$42,000.
Can I ask a question? I asked Colin this one. I don't know if he answered or not. But with the CVOs, why do you think this year they didn't go from a 117 to a 131?
Well, we sell the 131s.
As a kit, though. Every year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the CVO, generally speaking.
Not every year. Not every
isn't
year.
it?
No. They normally
Okay.
keep them for a few years and then they'll
Okay.
up them.
All right.
Or they'll do something different. Like this year, they brought in the Road Glide Ultra Limited.
Yeah.
Where we haven't had that before.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, or in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that there's more variants to road glides now than COVID.
Oh, I haven't read that one.
It's a joke, Warren.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking joking here. Matt Laidlord said that. I like that. I just want to say something about road glides. When road glides first came out years ago, I hated them. I used to think they were the ugliest looking Harley Davidson. Now I think they're probably the most popular Harley. Is that a fair comment?
A lot of people.
Thank you.
What do you ride, Colin? What do you ride? You ride a road glide?
Yep.
Yep.
And I stand up to urinate.
A lot of people sell their street glides, like have the street glides for a few years.
Like me, yep.
Yeah, and then sell them, and
Yeah.
then like get onto the road glide.
Okay, the reason why I upgraded from what Colin said, people move from street glide to road glides, is because
Personal taste, whatever you like.
personal taste. But the reason I did it was because with long haul motorbike riding, just my opinion, is on the street glide, the front fairing can act a bit like a sail, where with the road glide, it's actually bolted on to the suspension. So if you're caught in wind, hey? Have you noticed my knowledge is getting more and more?
But it's so like completely
It's not tied
detached.
to the suspension.
It's what? What did I say? Suspension?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I said suspension.
Yeah, the knowledge is certainly...
It's getting better.
Oh my
Exactly,
God.
knowledge.
Okay.
That's your knowledge.
Okay. Sorry, guys. If you want a technical review, go see one of the other motor vloggers. I'll say that again. The fairing. See, I could delete that out, right, and make myself sound really. Sorry. The fairing is bolted to the frame on the road glide, which gives it greater stability. I've noticed a difference because I've ridden the street glide long haul. When I talk long haul, I'm talking more than 1,000 kilometres a day after day. And I've also ridden the road glide more than thousands of kilometres a day after day. So the difference is, it's not a huge difference, but the difference is that the road glide cuts through the wind and you don't get that swaying, which when you're cornering and you start to sway, for me, it's better to be safer for me, than my personal opinion, I prefer the road glide. And most motor vloggers that I follow, a lot of them, their go-to bike is this bike, the road glide. So really, shortcut is, we've got the new infotainment system, we've got some pretty basic speakers, but it's the bigger motor that's in this, which is highly upgradable. Yep, all right, I'm gonna take it for a ride, is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So this is a stage one, exactly, I mean, I know this, a lot of people know this, but for the new person, stage one, what is it?
So stage one is your mufflers, or some people do the headers.
Yep.
This has already got the better air cleaner onto it, and also a Power Vision download mapping for it as well.
So it's a remap.
Yep, correct. So that way then, because every bike's got different clearances in the engine,
Yep.
so that way every bike tunes different.
Yep.
So that way when you put the map into it, it helps it, doesn't run lean and doesn't run rich as well. So
Okay.
it's a lot better.
I think people should go straight to a stage two, because that's when, in my opinion, it starts to sound like a Harley Davidson. And stage two, the difference is what? A cam.
Cam, yeah,
That's it.
cam. But also doing the cam, you really do need to do a dyno.
dyno
Even
as well.
stage one's a good idea to do dyno because, like I
Yep.
said, you've got different clearances in all the engines, so
Yep.
it makes it different. Yeah.
Yep. My Road King is stage two, and it's probably my favourite bike. Are they in-house?
Yeah, in-house mufflers. Yep.
In-house GHD mufflers. They make their own. All right, let's ride it. Okay, let's ride it. Straight away, this feels so light compared to my CVO. First ride, 2022 Road Glide ST Sports. Fucking rude. It feels so light. First thing is, this feels really light. Oh shit! Shit, I nearly crashed then. Did you? I don't know if you caught that on camera, but the back went like that. Shit. Okay, the bike feels good. It just feels. God. I feel like saying, why doesn't my Road Glide feel like this? In my opinion, it doesn't sound like a Harley. I don't like stage one. Again, I'm not a paid ambassador for Harley Davidson, so I can be honest about things, but I think if you don't put a cam in it, just go to stage two. A decent exhaust and a cam, I think you're really not unleashing anything near what the motor is capable of, particularly with the Milwaukee 8. Listen to me, I'm starting to sound like an engineer. But remember, this fairing is bolted onto the suspension. So the thing I like about this is the bars are so much more comfortable than the bars that I've got on mine, just saying. So anyway, I'm a short guy, I've got to watch these tyres. Let's talk about the bike. Okay, so because it's got the smaller wheels, again, this thing feels really light compared to, I can only compare it to a CVO Road Glide. It has plenty of power. It's stage one. Again, I'd put the cam in. I love the handlebars. I know they're stock, but I love the look of this bike. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I hate about this bike, but I tell you what, the first thing I do to this bike is the suspension. I'm going to say it, Harley Davidson, it's total shit. I don't know why they call them things like street glides and road glides, like they're supposed to glide when the suspension is so poor. I ride this road all the time, and I can notice a difference on this brand new bike, just how the front going around a corner started to wobble. You hit a bump, it's just, to me, it just seems like really poor quality suspension. And for the money they're asking, I just think that Harley Davidson should really look at putting better suspension on their bikes. That's the only negative. ETC. What? So red lining in first, second, third, fourth, no problem. There you have it. I wrote it. Would you want to know my thoughts on it? Do you know what? It feels light as. It feels really light. So a girl, I know girls ride road glides, but I reckon that someone shorter and someone that isn't scared of, it just feels light. I break the tyres in for you. Remember how you break my tyres in?
Yep.
Yeah, I break the tyres in.
I hope you did.
Yeah, I did.
That'd only be fair.
Yeah.
Did I ask you to?
Yeah, you said scrub the tyres in, so I scrubbed them in good and proper, Cole.